test. Okay. Oh. So here we have glute. Why is it glute though? I thought it was GLFW. Uh-oh. Have to include everything again. Okay. Time to like redo the project. Include glue. Include glute. And GLFW. What else do we need for this? Libraries. I need to fix a few things here. Okay, how do I do the INIT for glute? I mean GLFW out glute. GLFW INIT. GL glute. Create the window. Resize the window. sure I print out stuff. Frame buffer resize. Okay, swamp buffers. Like keeps window inside this weird context thing. So I'm guessing declare it outside this. Could go look at the glue sample. Alright, so that made that work. Idle. Run IT glute. That was weird. I thought I already did this. Oh, that looked promising. I like did it twice. Okay. Double paste error. does this because I'm running it as administrator. That's why. That's why it does this weird thing. It keeps doing it. Okay, but something else is wrong then. I need to rewrite this render loop. Okay, so it does work. Except there's a looping problem. It's not pooling correctly. Okay. Let me get the pool correctly. We could fix the path thing. How do we pull this correctly? escape doesn't work. I thought I told it that key stuff, glfw, needs to be hacked. Okay, should close window, while loop. Let's put this into the while loop. Oops, I don't know what that did. Did something bad. Stupid way to process input, but whatever. What if we try drawing vertex arrays different? What if we don't do draw arrays triangles? It does do triangles, even though it has an EBO, right? Or it shouldn't have an EBO. Why do I see EBO trying to be deleted? Oh, it's because I took it out of the other code. I know how to fix the upstairs computer though. It's actually like baking in the texture requirements. But this one, okay. What are these? Kind of doesn't matter, but I guess it does, for organizational reasons. But, just need GOW. Okay. We have a third project now running. Let's try to vectorialize this for a little bit. Can't open. Yeah, like it messed up the path when I pasted it. It did something on its own. It just like decided, I'm going to choose something else. So it's like hit the little things. Yeah, it chooses T-log. It's like, no. Why is it choosing that? Yeah, like, why is it doing that? Got to use arrow keys in order to fix this. The path is way too long. This is the problem. What? How can it be that while it's that? Probably a red color. It's kind of funny. We might change that to RGB and bake in some more things. Void or something. Internal format. Format. Take each character and copy them. Try to do this also. A header only tiny gltf library, letter saver. And there's a JSON library that goes along with it. Samples. GL view. Try to clone this real quick. And retype. Git clone. Recurse. How do you do it? Set modules. Okay. Might need to go get the JSON library too. Okay. Get this started cooking. Oh, I gotta tell it what to do. Thought it could hear me. Make so this function only uses one texture ID. This means bake all the characters into one texture. So after face is initialized, new face, set pixel size, set pixel store, face. Okay, we got that far. Glypes per row, 16, no glypes. On the assigned. Calculate dimension assumptions. We need this for loop. No, wait. Gotta go to our secondary function. It's like, where's my malloc stuff? Load char. Can't load by continue. Faster ways just to huh. 3. We have 2 also. Calloc. What's calloc versus malloc? Oh. It also does memset 0. Okay, fine. But what if you want malloc and you want the garbage in there? Whatever. Alright, let's see if this did it right. The problem is I don't have my texture writer thing. Actually, I do. Okay, so when it generates this texture, where does it free it? It should say free the buffer. Atlas data. Free Atlas data, so we gotta get this Atlas data out of here. Okay, the main thing is how we debug this is stv image underscore write.h. We'll just replicate the file quicker. Well, including we'll just run it. Just run to run this through. JSON pre-make HTTP image, right? All our favorite libraries. And it has some models. Box. I like boxes and cubes. My cubes are boxes, and my boxes are cubes. Okay, good. I don't think this is textured, is it? Like, what's wrong with this? Maybe it is. Bounding box checking. Alright, how do we build this? Alright, let's init text to 3. Then we have to write shader thing. Let's have the code. Have to write the atlas buffer. This just wrote this, right? It just like dumped everything it had. Okay. It has one channel, it's the width, the height, okay. I have to figure all that out. It's probably going to screw up the rendering. That's fine. I'm willing to do that because I already have a copy of this project. Okay, so NIT text 3, blah, 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 atlas, set the data, we have to save it right here. Will this run? No. Okay. So how do we build tiny? Tiny, blah, blah, blah. That's some sort of graphics interface thing. Pre-make, Gmake, Windows, pre-make, Visual Studio. So I guess CMake? I don't know, there's a CMake file. There's a make file. There's a pre-make file. VC setup.bat. generated solution for this. Let's just like open it. I don't want to do that. Just like insert the hard drive. No. No. I'm like fighting myself over Windows commands. I don't care for generated Visual 2025 project. It should work. I should be able to just... Okay, it just asked me if I want to upgrade the project. See if this thing builds out of the box. Paint mode. It said it had some UI things in here. I don't see where all the code is. Loader sample.cc. Oh, they made one of these things. What is this thing? Oh, it's like super spaghetti file or what? This looks crazy. Needs input.gltf. Okay. Looks like stupid. Where are all the assets for this? There isn't going to be any inputs in this. scared. The computer's gonna turn into Jack in the Box. Uh-oh. Error. Attempt to call nil value global configuration. Uh-oh. So what would I have to do? Go back here? Oh, just run examples that bad. Uh-oh. Something that's stupid. Windows SDK version not found. Was it 17 or do we do 19? Uh-oh. Why are we inside ray trace? Because ray trace didn't work. The other ones I think did work. Something did. No. Basic. Find OpenGL glute. Ray trace examples. Ray trace. Oh, it's Hue tools. Windows Premiake. Oh, so Premake's already preloaded on this. Okay, let's try 19. Let's try 22. Whatever. I don't think I'm doing this right. Yeah, it wants those tools. And I don't have them. I could get them though. Or I could just build it myself. What's inside the ray trace anyway? No, whatever solution. Windows SDK and emulator archive. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I guess it's doing quietly. Whatever. I'm trying to mess up my computer here. Okay. What else do I need? Okay, so examples. See, ray trace. GameActivity loader, main, mesh, OBJ loader, render the CC, SDK setup. I know that's a part of it. There's a Visual Studio project inside here. Oh, what if I load it? Feel smart. Images. Gotta get back to the text thing. Counted it off way too in the future. Some of the text stuff I do have already done. It's just like in a different file. But the main thing about the text is like sitting there and reading this thing in the morning. Getting it like aligned right, and then just sitting there and like making effects after you've exhausted yourself for like a day. Let's see. What is this thing? I am GUI. I am Gizmo. Path. Native path dialog. OpenGL window. And glue. Oh, woohoo. The I am GUI is the part that I'm trying to reinvent. See if this thing works. I think it built it without even me getting that stupid Windows SDK thing. Oh well. It'll install by tomorrow, I think. I think it's like downloading crap. View debug. I probably want some file. Okay. So this uses frame buffer. I believe this is like extremely, extremely slow. Oh, because it's ray tracing. My NVIDIA. Okay, scene cube. Here's the position is the color. You can't hit text coordinate. Vary coordinate. Position and vary coordinate are different. Text coordinate you're not allowed to click. Oh, this thing is so slow. I wonder why. Is it really ray tracing? Like, how do you add more crap to this so you could actually see if it is? That's stupid. A ray tracer where it's not tracing anything or something. Maybe it is, but alright, let's just. Alright, it knew my. Why is my video card so bad? I need to like just put different stuff right there, it'll be faster. Found GTF file models cube GTF. How do you tell to load more crap? plus 11. Everything should be inside Win32 OpenGL window. That's like the main file. Let's just search for cube.g and just see if I could load more crap into it and just see what would happen. Stupid viewer. This is like nonsense. Absurd nonsense. Who cares? Alright, let's see what's happening in our text thing. Okay, this failed. I don't know why. Cannot convert from char to unsigned char. I already fixed that. Text thing does not take 7 arguments. Yeah, it does. Uh-oh. How many arguments does it take? Like 50? Just a lot of screaming. Getting really pissed off. Okay, I know what it is. It's 512, comma, 512. That's like always the answer to everything in life. Okay, this is the one I was trying to build, or code. Okay, this, same exact problem. Use of designated initializers at least. It's like, yeah, like, why does it do this? I hate it. I hate it so much. It requires STD20. That's why I hate doing this. If you backport this code to like Raspberry Pi, which has like, or WinMG, which has some stupid GCC crap, it's like 8.1. There's no way. You've just destroyed everything. You have to make me sit here and like equal signs everything. How dare they? Oh well. I learned a lot from copy paste. Alright, so the next one is text chords. I don't know how I'm supposed to declare that. I don't have enough programming experience. I think it's like this. I always be wrong. Is this a part of it? No. Yeah, it's like whoever did this was a dumbass. Like, how do they not know we're going to have UVs inside our thing? I don't know. That'll fix it. And, yeah. Basically, it's supposed to pack this into, like, yeah, it didn't do it completely right, but I was expecting it to. I was expecting to, like, really sit down and look at my other code. And I have to, like, notebook write some stuff down and mathematically figure it out. I don't know why I'm trying to rush through this in the middle of the night. It's just, like, irrelevant. Okay, so maybe like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just a really fast copy paste. Skills. I think it's 5 though. Wipe this out. Advanced.exe sounds like high tech or something. Alright, bitmap bros. I'm going to give that question to our technician. What are bitmap bros? I need like more characters. Alright, so that's correct. That's correct. This is like way too much into the future for our coolness. Okay. Created dinosaur code. Excellent. Let's see what would happen if we run this. Everything else should be good. It'll just dump out a file and then like look really, who cares? Right, texture cannot be put into character. Same difference again. Why though? Which function is this? Do we have to care? No. Ugh. What is texture? It knows it's uninitialized. Who cares? I don't care what it thinks. That's why it's good to set things to 0. It's like, then it won't complain. You just, like, try to destroy your computer. Alright, let's see what happened with our experiments. Okay, we know that this failed. Oh, it didn't fail. What it did, oh crap. There's a close on my face when I tried to see what happened. Damn it, stupid window. It's annoying. Okay, we need to like export a model. We're ready to create our war factory now, I think. Almost. This is really bad. I got nothing done. I got like some sort of like little tip of the needle inside the text part of this. It's like the model loading is kind of fun. This is just like crap. Wow, like why is it telling me to go to this stupid text scratch, text render debug? Oh, so there should be a file here. We're looking for a file, specifically glyph.0, I think. No, like what the hell? Yeah, there should be a file here. What did it call? I hope it didn't call 2. Yeah, it did. It should have called 3. Yeah, it calls 3. It throws it into. Let's call it texture map. Let's call it a texture map. So, well, let's call it 00 texture map. It's always like really good. Why would you name this conventions? See if it appears here. Should magically make a file. Did it? No. I don't know what it did. What did it do? It's doing just a bunch of weird stuff. I hope I did that in the right file. It'd be really sad if I didn't. Right. Blah, 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 blah. Text to image red. That's the bad part. It's like, what happened here? Crap. My mouse keeps like screwing me over bad today. I don't know why. This is bad. I don't get that part. What happened there? Should just load Veranda. It just doesn't load Veranda probably. Yeah. Oops. Okay, we'll just set that. Should be loading from this folder. Where is Veranda? RTS text renderer. Vector default text. Okay. Text default. Let's throw this into default text vector. We have to throw it in here. Alright, so it allocated. What a stupid thing it did. It didn't do 512 by 512. Instead it did 736 times 370, whatever. That's just not a good texture thinger. This is why you have to do this by hand. Okay. And I'm going to write a really stupid buffer. Alright, I don't want to write that file. I'm just going to hit stop right now. Alright, I need to really fix the crap out of this. First, I need to put an alias width, alias height. It is using one channel. I have to put the buffer in there, the alias data, the stride, with the width times the channels. Okay, so that's right. Alright, so it should be ready to go then. File name.str.cstr. That's so stupid how they do that. But oh well. That actually looks really cool. I don't know what that did. Should say something at PC and Android. Oh, we see all the characters drawn on one character. That's what it did. It's all one texture now. That's so badass. Nice. So how do you transform that dynamically into the actual characters? We just texture map it. We should have the texture coordinates. Where's this stupid DOS window? I mean, super advanced terminal that's like so much better than my program. Because I could actually display text. Mine can't. Should be somewhere in the background. Doing color, wow, color. Alright, so we have this wow color thinger. And let's go take a look at our result file. Oh, it's this thing. It's gonna look beautiful. It's gonna look perfect. Yes. This is what it did on its own. Now let's see if the characters are like aligned. They're not. So you see how T is like lower than S? So like if you draw this, but it draws them right. Doesn't it draw them right? It was like lower. Let's see. It's the main thing here. Okay, so it's hello PC, something Android, that's an A. So yeah, it's putting them right. It's like, how do we pull out the texture coordinates now? So the texture coordinates are baked into that new thinger I put. The next thing is get the texture coordinates right. And then we move into another dynamic state. So this is render text function. We pre-bake it. We pre-bake the vertices. Then we just change the offsets. Create another vertex attribute array. So if you know where all the text is going to be drawn, really speed up your thingamajigger. You're like pre-caching it. You could also double pre-cache it, where like every single piece of text gets thrown into a texture. And then you switch the colors around, do some even special things, do more custom things with the shaders. So text is a lot of subsetiveness of functionality stuff, and a lot with UI, because then your UI is like faster. But like, that's the thing. Why not just use I'm GUI and reskin it? Because like, if you draw your own UI, you could kind of make it a little nicer. But some people don't need all that, and I understand. So we have to get ch, and then get ch dot text coordinates, and we have to figure out what they are. So this is what they are. Text coordinate 0 is text x min, and text coordinate 1 is y min. So what did we just replace? It says up there. So we replaced the text min. Next is a text a y min. So that would just be, we just use 0. It wouldn't be the same. No, it would create bad problems. Okay, so we have to do the same for zeros. It's going to be 0, and then chtx would be like 3, because that's y max. So y's go on this side, x's go on this side. And it's kind of like a mix and match game or something. Well, it's maximums and minimums. So 0 is the minimum from the default from before. We're putting in the dynamic values now. Adding next layer of abstraction. I hope. See what happens here. Can't be that bad. Okay. You need the y minimum, which is 1. It's like special array. Yeah, like the AI can't do this part. It's amazing that it can do the part before it, but when you start trying to make it do this, okay, so it didn't work. It looks like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, M, P, C. So something didn't go right. Kind of know what it is. I saved it wrong. Is that the right texture coordinates? It looks kind of cool. Look, because it's weird. What if you just like subtracted these values from those values slowly, just to see what would happen? Maybe a cool shader thinger. Okay, text min, text max. So we know that those aren't the texture coordinates. Atlas width, atlas height. It thought that that's what it was, but it's not. Bitmap buffer, glyph, with face, y, x, unassigned stupid values, unassigned y, glyph width equals less than width plus plus
atlas data index equals space buffer y. So this is the atlas x, y offset. This is actual memory location. X offset, Y offset, glide width, glide height, max glide width, max glide height. Why don't we just like take the offset, stick it in there. The offset is divided by the alias width by the alias height. Who cares about that? That seems like dumb. It did something wrong here, and here it did it right because we could tell by the file. So I think really what it is, something like this. Should have my brain still functioning enough to get this right. So face plus bitmap width plus x. But really the multiplication goes first. So text min just be like x. Atlas width. I think it's just like x. What did x start out with? Atlas index. No, it's whatever like it ended with. No, it's whatever it started with before it ended. So how do you save that? The first values of he's taking the offset, dividing it by the width and the height. We could just put offset into there. Actually, just don't divide. Let's just go into this. I think when debug run. It's like 10 debugs run deep. We'll figure it out. But yeah. X offset 0. Copying the first pixel. Hooray. Glide width 36. Okay, so the glide widths are usually 36. They're not always. So it's whenever this outer loop starts. It's really what the values we're kind of looking for. Because that's when it, no. Glide throws 36. Glide width. Yeah, that's like every character or something. Right? No. The for loop is every character. So char is whatever 0. Let's skip over this for a second. So the offset should be 0, 0, right? The width is this. Yeah, so for char 0, nothing. Still 36, 36. Starting at that, okay. That's why he's dividing. Because he's trying to normalize it. That's not going to make any sense. Huh, okay. But the stupid atlas width. stupid atlas with. How can we look at it? We know what it is. It's two stupid values. All I can do is divide it by like he did, but that doesn't work right. Bitmap with bitmap height. What the hell? Okay, so this one x offset is just doesn't draw anything. Cool. Destroyed it. Let's see what this looks like again. For some reason the file size changed. Just weird. Yeah, so generally they all get put in the same place. They all start the same place. Don't end all at the same place. Let me draw a line. This program is hard. Let's shape this line. Okay. So I guess it ends there. See this A thing. That is a big symbol. Alright, let's see. Can do. Go to sleep. Is so it's normalized, right? Like, what if you divide both those by 36 and 8 are like, why is it 36 or 48? Like, we should have it like stupid calculator stuff. It's like numbers. It's hard. 36. Okay. It doesn't divide evenly by 36. 736 divided by 8. 92. 736. 376 divided by 8. 47. I don't know why y divided by 8, but whatever. So the way it was just divide by atlas width. So that would normalize the value, or what? Theoretically. It's an int. So if it was like, it goes by 36s, right? So if it was 36, 36, uh-oh, our calculator's bad, it's broken. Why do I have this history stuff? 5 plus 5, okay. So if we had number of rows, number of bytes per row, divide 12 divided by 48, 10. So if we do 11, so why is the size 48 while it's pulling out 36? Maybe the calculation's wrong here. Let's just try 16 by 16. We'll waste a little bit of memory. There could be more characters anyway. Let's see how our map looks like. We should, like, maybe just keep that on screen. It's got a little bigger with the file compressed. We'll just, okay, it's the aspect ratio now. 7, it's not the same though. Well, what's 11 times 11? 144. Let's try 11 times 11. It's stupid because what if there's more characters? Alright, that caused memory overlap. Let's see how that failed. This should have enough room, but who knows? Maybe we should have done 12 by 12? I don't know. 12 by 12 sounds more... Alright, why? Stupid life free. What caused this crap? Let's say we have a giant alphabet. So 16 times 16. I don't understand why it's making 16 times 16 this weird size. That's why I wanted to do it the other way, where you start with the size first. You allocate it. And the 16 by 16 doesn't help. It's stupid. It's really stupid. Yeah, 730. What is that minus that? So that's 4 plus 2, 6. 16. What would be better if this value was like 24? No, 64. Why though? Oh wait, 36. No, 32. 32 would be a good value. Let's have 64. No, it's the way it's calculating the maximum height. What? It's these things that are the problem. I know what to do though. Set that to 64. And do this. Just like make it a box. We'll force it to be the same dimensions. Okay, 64 times 64 is equal to mathematician number. Okay, let's see what the parameter dimensional values are. Yes, so it is 992. How impressive. What is 1024 divide by 64? That's perfect. I think what I wanted to do is crap. Ugh, why? Like, what the fuck? Is numlock off? Oh, that helps. 16, yeah. So why is it that instead of because 64. I mean, 1024 divided by 64 was 16. So that's stupid. Okay. So why is it pumping it to the texture? I think the video card is optimizing it. What it is doing is it's changing dimension. And so it's generating this 900 thing, but it thinks it sent it 1024. That's my like guesstimated insanity guess, but how do you fix this? The computer doesn't know how to do it. Alright, so Atlas data. We know if we initialize Atlas data would call lock everything to 0. So now it'll be fine if we send stuff to it. Now, the other thing we know is 64 times 64. We don't know what 64 times 64 is. It's like a high number for us to know about. It's that. We know that 24 divided by 64 is, oh, oops, 16. So how is it going to use this later, except to just, okay, so I know what to do. So we just set it to whatever we want. It won't like screw our thing up. It's for this. And so, but when it mem copies it to the video card, it should be fine as long as we allocked it. Because it's not going to do any of the calculation. No, it is Atlas with. It will do calculations on it right here. But it should be fine as long as we callocked it right. Glypes per row. So this calculation here is completely stupid. There's like no reason to do this. Or this for that matter, I guess. We don't even need to really worry about this calculation maybe either. We just have to like set this value and just do like calculations. It's really that, well, the width. That'll equal 1024 times 1024. Allocate that. Okay, so let's see what would happen. We'll probably get a memory overrun error somehow. But our text coordinates, okay, should be normalized. We are like throwing away some memory, but the reason is because the video card is being stupid. And that's what we got, garbage. Doesn't seem right. How come we got that? Interesting. Why did we get that? Why? Sorry. It's because it printed everything into the same corner. Is that really what it did? Why is this so stupid? Oh, max supply width, max supply height. Maybe we should calculate this.
leave it alone. Hold on, like fix some of this. Get rid of this again. Declare 2 more of these. Set them to an actual value. That'll be our resolution. Allocate that much crap. Then divide by this constantly more surrounding value. I don't know what that's going to do. Hopefully that fixes something. Oh, wow. Blank. That's interesting. Why did it just... that's not good. Why did that happen? Oh. Atlas width, Atlas height. Okay, this should have been 2. This should be 2. So when I wrote it, it had bad coordinates when it sent it. Okay. I've been screwing something up really bad. I think I overrode one of the variables wrong. Uh-oh. It's not good. Why is my file all messed up? This index is messed up. Atlas width. I guess because of this, it's gone. Yeah, probably. That makes sense. Alright, that looks really cool now. But at least now, we kind of know what it should be. See if the file's correct. If the file's correct, it's going to be easier now. Oh. The file is complete doo-doo. But that looks really cool. Like, how did I do that? Do we have a copy of this? I think I do. I have the original in Grok, don't I? How did I make this? I told it to do some crap. What the hell? This is the crap it made up, yeah. Alright, it was this with the modification of the fix for the non C++ code thing, C++20 or whatever. Name is 4. Got our modification back in there. This thing. Okay, something about Atlas width. Right, Atlas width, Atlas height. Now we gotta fix our function instead of the copy just for fun. The name of ours is 5. So I like what I made. Like the difference here is the difference between text static and BMP HPP. So like if you have these like messed up versions, you could have like different texture maps for them. Have a shader generate those texture maps somehow. Okay, so what we have is Atlas height and Atlas width, and it's Atlas width that really does this cool thing. Because actual Atlas width is 2, and when it's copying, it's messing up on that. So that's why, because of the index, and where the buffer's at, why. So once the index is right, let's see. So we should be calling 5 now. Text render init 5 veranda. Where is that thing? Still haven't gotten to the pre-cache of the vertices yet. It's terrible. We'll do it tomorrow. Initializing unsigned shard. Oh my. Death. Die. It looks a little better. There's like persistent letters now. There is some problem. I don't know what it is yet. But it looks like it made the map right. Yeah, so it made the map right now. And it made it 1024 by 1000. Now, I can fit this into a 5 by 512 by 512. But I choose to leave some space open and have it high accuracy. There is a better thing to do to make it more performant by making it smaller. But for these intents of getting this right, okay, so stupid thing can fit one more character in here and it didn't because of our resizing problem. It is possible. It'll be like really painful. So why did it just jack up all the coordinates? What it should say, I already forgot what it should say. But the thing is, we can take the coordinates out of here because we can see what they are in the left window. Mathematically calculate them, we could just hard code them. That's an alternative. But it should mathematically figure it out. So if I do hard code them and just debug this several times, I will figure it out. It's like, why would this? It must be the offset being calculated by max glide height. Yeah, I think it's this calculation, really. Assume x is 0.
So it would be that, right? That's our bit. That's not our position. Well, it is our position. Divided by whatever. Yeah, it's like kind of stupid. So this is 0. Oh, okay, so I have to literally go through a lot of these. Why doesn't it tell us what C is? Oh, okay. Atlas height 2. Okay. Let's try this. This mathematical order of operations thing. Sometimes it doesn't figure this part out. So it should divide this first. It already divided the other side. Let's see. So just run it. Then I'll figure out the rest later. For writing. Okay, that's good. Craziness on the screen. See what craziness we get. Alright, we got like crap again. Didn't work. I already forgot what it should say. What should it say? So we got this A or thing here. GFD. See how close we are. We're getting a little closer. It's kind of good, but whatever. For whatever reason, it's like stretching sideways. Yeah, so it's X position for sure. Y position doesn't seem to have that much issue. Although I could argue that it does. Okay, what the hell? That's so stupid. Why would this happen? So sad. Hello, PC going to Android. Okay. Well, I guess that's a G. Yeah. So the H is like on the other side. It's like flipped. Yeah, hello. F is E.
Thick encoded. And then E and D, which is above LL, which doesn't make any other sense, because they should have been the same letter. I don't know how that makes sense. Unless the whole thing is backwards. That wouldn't make any sense either. A is in the right place, N is not. A is above Q and A. G is next to H. So it should have been like here. But this offset here. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Why is the other part ABC though? Android. And 2. Hello. Comma. See the comma here. PC. Well, there's the C. The P just looks like doom and destruction. Yeah, we see the P right there. It's like super encoded. Yeah, we see the L. We see the hello. Yeah, it works. It just looks really bad. It just has extra characters. Yeah, because the P is PC right there. Hello, PC going. Oh, going is a little, like, ciphered out. I don't know. 2. Yeah, I guess that's the 2. That's the Android. So it has A, N. The ABC is actually A. Because, like, the top letters get, like, bigger priority, I guess they're, like, longer. Interesting. So we have to, like, look at that one example now. The tutorial. How to solve this part of the problem. But yeah. Cool. It works, kind of. It's already on the right track. So ABC. So, oops. ABC. H is G, F, E. Backwards. So going like that. Why is it doing that? C is like getting drawn like that. I think it should be just the char width. This plus the char width. No. No. There's also the scale. So the next thing is just to write printf statement right here. Manually cut the letters out, get the coordinates. Figure out how to make the math right. Slice bitmap with rows. Atlas with, max glide with. Maybe it's max glide with. If that makes sense. Make a little bit more sense. Because even these small ones, you know that it's trying to draw the comma. Do we even have a comma? Where is the comma? Is this the comma? Oh, this is tiddly sign, or not tiddly sign. It's the thinger. Brain's dead. That's the tiddly sign. This is a half quote. This is period. This is a. That's supposed to be there. I guess it's minus sign. This looks like a comma. But it can't be the same symbol as the other one. Let me see. It'd be like good to look at this for a second. Where is the comma? No. Yeah, I think it's one of these. Yeah, it's 56, octal 56, hex 2C 44. Let's see. Alt 44. Yeah, Alt 44 is comma. So that's after plus sign. Okay, so this is comma. So the way it's be still a box. Okay. So I think maybe these need to be like this. Could be that bottom is integer screwing it up. Still running our cool sample. The characters themselves look like too long. The start coordinate isn't quite right. Keep this here. We know that we tried this. It's horrible. Lives per row. this attempt. Let's do this. Put 64 here. No, it's going to be 64. And for char, for offset, just going to take this and just times it by 64. Again, put it into the same thinger. And then same thing with the flax per row. Is flax per row a constant? Yeah. Should be 16. Next flash height. Make sure it does this math. It doesn't really matter because of the fact